Hey, how's it going, YouTube? This is the first video on the new layout. For those of you who've been following around for a while, you probably know that I've been in an older, smaller bedroom. However, we've cleared this room up for the most part, not completely yet. And now this is going to become the train room. So we created this door, and this goes straight to the kitchen. There was no door here before, but because we do have cats, they cannot come in here because, cats and model trains, let alone N-scale trains, do not mix. Maybe an O scale, maybe even an HO, but definitely not an N. So, here we are. Anyway, I got some of the bench work started. As you can see, I already started opening stuff up to kind of test how it all looks. We got this nice train just sitting there. And this is gonna be a layout based off of Tehachapi Pass. That's what I'm going for at this point. This is supposed to be the downtown Tehachapi area. And the Tehachapi crossovers will be right here. Come along here, the double track will continue around the curve where they'll then go to single track. It'll continue to single track until way long at the Tehachapi Loop, which will be in a peninsula in the middle of the room. It is a pretty big mess right now because I rushed everything from the other room into this room. I did it in all under a day, or not even under a day, under like an hour and a half. So that's why everything's all scattered and thrown around and whatnot, but we'll get that fixed soon. Probably in the next couple weeks. This couch right here, something I'm definitely gonna have to get rid of because there's no way in hell this will work with the bench work, especially with a peninsula in the middle. So I'm hoping to put up some beanbag chairs and just have those in here. Obviously my handy stool. In 2017, we ripped the carpet out off the floor because we were getting tired of the carpet. Actually, the only room that has carpet in this house still is the old train room, which is now my niece's bedroom. So yeah, and I kind of, if I'm being completely honest, I do prefer the unfinished floor. It's nicer for me to work with. It's more basic, because to be honest, we don't really need any special kind of flooring. It's a layout room. And there's stuff on the floor. Threw a ton of stuff off the couch here to make a place to sit. For about 5 years, we used this room as this used to be the old computer room and where we had where we kept documents and stuff, you know. Then our old computer died. It was actually on this desk right here. And this just became a storage room. So we also did put the litter box in this room, but now obviously that is no longer the case. Because as I said before, model trains do not mix with cats. I love cats, but not in the train room. So, God, we still even have these little baby gates. We got to get rid of them. So yeah, this room has sat vacant for a while. I believe since 2016 or 17. So the fact that this room is seeing use again, it's pretty nice. I'm glad I got a bigger room now to work with. I can definitely create a much nicer layout than I ever could have in that room. Because in that room, there was just no way for me to create a peninsula, and that's something that I really wanted to do to, maximize the length of my layout. So now we're here. So it's just gonna start in Tehachapi. the city, go through Marcel, Cable, into Waylong, go through the loop around here, then continue around, and then over there will be Bealville. I'm debating whether I'm gonna either do the Bealville crossovers or if I'm gonna do the end of Bealville and then just model Caliente in that corner right there. And then it's just gonna be straight track into Bakersfield. So that's the plan. And then along the back wall back there, that's gonna be Colton Yard. So I'm really excited to model that. So that's where intermodal trains are gonna start out of, and that's where manifests will start. Grain trains will start in Bakersfield, maybe a manifest a day or so. I'm gonna try to do realistic operations, but at the same time, I'm also gonna throw in a couple extra fictional trains. Or trains that no longer run, such as, I don't know, the ILBSE, because I have marine stacks and I definitely want to run marine stacks over the layout, but unfortunately in this current decade, marine stacks are not all too common over Tehachapi. You'll see some on BNSF, maybe a few in the back of Union Pacific trains, but in 2010 there were full-on marine stacks in like the 2010s. BNSF does have one marine stack in each direction from going to and from Oakland, but I don't think those are even daily anymore. I think it's maybe a few times a week. So I'm definitely modeling the 2000s and 2010s on this layout. I plan to have searchlights on the layout, maybe one set of modern signals, but the rest would be completely searchlights. I hope to have CTC on the layout too, because I do love my signals. And hopefully at one point we can get a few crossing gates too that actually operate. And there's not going to be too many crossings on the layout, so I might actually be able to animate all of them. So yeah, fun stuff coming in the future, including the Tehachapi Loop. And I hope to create a lot of videos, detailed videos, operation videos, and tutorial videos. And I hope to document, I definitely do plan to document a lot of the construction on this layout, especially when I clean up the room bit. Because, I mean, videos with this in the way, it's not going to be very nice. It's going to be hard to even focus on what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. Definitely a new chapter. I'm going to learn a lot from this. I'm going to finally, hopefully, I'm not saying anything yet, but hopefully get good at scenery. And, get some buildings in. I also wanted to do Tehachapi because I just want to model BNSF and Union Pacific. I just came to the conclusion that I want to model both. Because at first, when I was a lot younger, I wanted to model BNSF. Then I wanted to model Union Pacific, so I started stocking up on all kinds of Union Pacific locomotives. And now I want to model BNSF again, but I also want to model Union Pacific. I was originally going to do the Coastline, but the Coastline honestly never really received much traffic, even in the 2000s, 2010s, maybe 4 or 5 freights a day at its peak. And the Coastline is my local route, so in the 2000s and 2010s, like I said, peak daily traffic is probably like 4 or 5, maybe 6 trains a day. And some of them were only a few days a week, such as the oil cans, and even then. So, and I also have a lot of double stack cars, and those of you who are familiar with the Coastline know that double stacks, especially domestics, cannot run over the Coastline because of the Cuesta Pass tunnels. So yeah, so I'm hoping this will be a good layout. And I definitely can't wait to see what it looks like when it's done. I do still plan to run some commuter trains over the layout every now and then, because Yeah, I got a lot of it. I got Altamont Corridor and Metrolink and one coaster and UTA coach, but I'm probably not going to run those. So, yeah, let me know what y'all think. Like I said, if we can get enough support on this channel, I'll be making more videos. As long as I'm seeing the views and stuff. Because this video is going to be easy. It's just upload it. But I'm going to try to do a lot of detailed videos, tutorials and stuff. So stay tuned for all that. Anyways, I'm going to be signing off because I think that's enough of me talking. And just rambling on about random stuff. So yeah, everybody. Hope everybody has a good day. And look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.